Guys, so this isn't. I guess this is more like Lainey Lou gossip stuff I did, except it is related to mental illness in a way. The subject of today is Charlie Sheen. That's how you pronounce it. Um, I'm not the type of person to get like starstruck by people. I think like they're human, we're human, right? But the thing is with celebrities is they just the spotlight. I mean, I couldn't imagine living like having absolutely no privacy. Um, but I think he's in a pretty good place now. People keep saying like he's crazy, he's still doing drugs or whatever. If he's still doing drugs, why should we fucking care? You know what I mean? Like that's his business. I mean, I don't. From what I've seen on TV, I don't think he is, but I mean, I don't know him, so I can't say for sure. All I know is I don't think I do not think that anybody should be judging this guy. He's fucking human. Sorry, excuse me language, but he's human, and I mean, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I mean, we get away with a lot of shit, and we're not celebrities. If we were, think of everything you've done in your life, and how the public would react if you were a celebrity and in the spotlight. Like I would not want to go through that. Like I have my problems, I know that. I never had really. Well, I just had like not issues with drugs. Like he did. If but I mean my prescriptions and stuff, and in the addiction quality of self harm. Anyways, I'm kind of good. I have notes. I know I tend to like ramble and drift off. Okay, so like I'm sure like everyone's seen at least one interview with him. There's been so many, and the best interview that I watched was the TMZ interview, because they weren't like ridiculing him or pinning him down, and or trying to anyways. Like he's got such a strong personality, like I don't think anybody really could. He doesn't give a shit what people think about him, and from what I read, like I'm not read by reading, I meant like interpret what I interpret. He takes his experience with the partying and the drugs and everything everything else that went wrong. Blech. Sorry, I have the like pasties and but everything else that went along with that, as kind of a blessing, because I mean I think he and I share the same kind of outlook on one of the outlooks on life, which is experience equals knowledge. The more you experience, the more you learn. And people say he's coming across like kind of crazy, and which leads them to believe in sorry, in like drugs and stuff like that, and that he's doing that. And I don't think that that's the case. I don't know either, because like I said, I don't know the guy, never met him. That's just my impression. Where was I going with that? Oh, the crazy thing. I think it's also been like kind of proven, not maybe proven, but like significantly shown that in the past, even way past, that intellect and I don't know what other word to use, but insanity level of insanity. Um, they're very, very, very close. Like, people who are deemed as insane or crazy are often very, very intelligent, even genius at points. Examples: um, Albert Einstein, um, Van Gogh, Mozart. I know there's more, and Google it. I'm sure you'll find some. And that's like the extreme. Like that's like really, kind of wacky, but and very intelligent. I think the same is going with Charlie, just not as high up on the spectrum. Like I think he's not necessarily like this sanity. Like I think he's not insane. I think he's eccentric, but I don't think he's insane. But I do think he's very intelligent, and I think that when he went through drugs and stuff like that, like I think that it, it tested his sanity as it would anybody else, and he came out stronger for it, I think. But when people are in a bad place, like okay, for my example and others that I know of, so I'm not saying everybody, but for just make this go smoother, I'm saying people. You go through that kind of thing, like depression, addiction, so on and so forth. A coping mechanism typically, like, that just happens, and I know it happens for me too, is like you tend to go from, like, you have an emotional part of your brain and an intelligent, like, intellect part. And they don't have to, like, they can fight each other. Like, they're not actually connected. So, emotionally, you're typically, like, kind of off. So you retreat to intellect. At least that's what I do, because it's safer. And so your intellect, it grows. And when you come out of it, I think that maybe not more intelligent, but a different intellectual, like, level or mind frame, or level, yeah. That I come, you're not at the same level as like another person, like a CNP, which stands for chronically normal person. Just something I don't know, silly, I guess. But yeah. So I mean, you come across crazy and he says stuff, but really that it makes sense. It's just that people don't understand because they're not in his fucking head, and they're not. And you can't judge someone unless you've been inside their brain, have had their life. Okay, well, I guess, everybody can judge anybody, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, to act on it, I don't know. But anyways. And also the fact that he's, he kind of makes jokes about it. I think people are taking that the wrong way, too. Because I know I do. I make jokes about my mental illness, like, especially about the cutting part. But he's made jokes about it, and that's just, that makes things, it makes it easier to, like, look at, because if you can laugh at it for that moment, like, it's smaller than you, and I think that might be the case. Like, he's laughing at it. He's accepted it. It's happened. Why not? And he's bigger than it right now because he came out of it. And we've gone through all the, like, he's smarter and we've gone through that. But, yeah. So, and, well, yeah, like, in the hospital, I used to, one time when I had a nickname, Stripes, because of the scars on my arms from cutting, like, all the way down Just they look like stripes, and people, oh, Russell earned her stripes and stuff like that, and among other things. But it was funny. I mean, laughter is the best medicine. Okay. I took notes, especially with like the one interview I was watching. So I'm trying to like make it fit more. All humans are flawed. Enough said. And he's not. I like the thing about like what Charlie is. He's not one of those celebrities that invest so much in like fake charities, or not fake charities, but they're fake about. Like a lot of celebrities are like. Not all celebrities. Some are truly like impacted and want to be involved in charities, but some celebrities use charities as publicity to make themselves look giving and such. And Charlie, I don't think he's like that. He's a very real person. I think that deserves respect, not ridicule. And he's very humble. I mean, he keeps bringing up, things like, oh, he's winning. He is. He totally is. Because he's not letting things bother him. He's not. I mean, I'm sure some things do. But he's human. He's alive. Like, sorry, what I mean by that is, like, you live through every day. That's an accomplishment. That's all you need. I think it's refreshing to see that. It's realistic. And that shows that actually he's a very smart person for that. Because the people who judge him are judging the real him. And the one thing he did say in one of the other interviews, which I thought was very impacting and really kind of just, I don't know, set with my brain, and I was like, yeah, that's so true, is that the interviewer, just like Chekhov ABC, she kind of, I don't remember her name, said, oh, well, people are judging you for this and that, and then he was like, well, that's nothing to do with me, that's them processing their mind, and that's so true, it is. I mean, we can't let people judge us. I mean, even if they do judge us, but we can't let that impact us, because that's on us. If you allow someone who said something mean about you, and that ruined your day, that's on you. Sorry. Because you gotta, I don't know, sorry, I just like woke up too. I'm like, you allow what impacts you. You don't have to, someone call you a bad name and be like, ah, fuck that, whatever. It's their problem. Instead of like, oh, that's not nice. You're screwed for the whole day. That's on you. I mean, yeah. That's letting them win. So, for him not to do that is him winning. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. That's just my opinion. Tell me what you think. Sorry, I'm